commandments. What? Man can't tell me nothing about this coke. Can't tell me nothing about this crack, this weed.
Hey y'all, it's your girl MillyKxJei
and Jay, and we're back with another video from our series Talking Our Shit. So, oh my god, these topics today, I feel like they're so popular, like they're the most talked about everywhere right now, I feel like.
Yeah, but like people are still tiptoeing around it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like we're just here to say it how it is. That's my new saying in this series. Say it how it is.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Saying it how it is.
So let's just get right into it. Topic of today's video, the reason y'all clicked on the video is being famous even worth it? We're gonna dive into, is being famous a blessing or a curse? And we're gonna take it through multiple lenses. So like I said last time, buckle up your seatbelts, grab a snack, and let's talk about it. The idea even popped up in my mind is because my man was on live and I was telling him how I don't like that form of media, because I don't like people knowing exactly where I'm at, exactly what I'm doing at the exact same time.
Yeah. And
you know, right now, like, we're on our rise up, so the amount of privacy that we have is gonna go less and less and less as we become bigger. And it's like, I don't know, my privacy is a big thing, so I want to sacrifice that,
right,
because I want to be like a celebrity, someone who's well known.
But why do you feel like going live, but like they're not gonna know where you live?
The amount of people that, well, yeah, hopefully they don't, God forbid.
Right.
But like, you know, when people on TikTok get in an argument with somebody and then they like dox them, it's so easy.
But like, why are we getting in? We wouldn't be getting in arguments on live.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, it's that easy. Like, somebody don't like something about you, boom.
Yeah.
They're gonna, like, that's crazy.
That is true. I think about that a lot. Like, oh my god, what if the people that like don't like me and stuff try to like out me once I get famous? You know what I mean? Because I feel like they could really try.
Right.
I'm confident that like everything that I've said to somebody, I can like back up and say it with my chest once again. Like, I have never said anything that I didn't mean in the context. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So
but honestly,
y'all can try me.
People like to make stuff up too.
Imagine like this is the beginning, and then like we get into some type of like controversy or something, and then people clip what I just said, and they're like, y'all can't catch me, and then they like go to a clip of like them catching me.
Yo,
that would be
the
so
internet
funny.
is ruthless just like that, bro.
Oh my god, literally. Also guys, we got acai bowls, but
it took us a while to press record.
Right.
So it's like, that brings me to my next point of like drama, because for example, when it comes to celebrity drama, like Halle Berry and DDG, Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez, Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Right. Everybody knows your business. Like, everybody knows your business.
Celebrity drama, they definitely know their locations. Like, paparazzi is always at their house. People like where they live is like a public thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's, I mean, to their status, sure, but like, there is no privacy
at all. Speaking of paparazzi, like, I feel like it's too normalized, and we kind of just ignore it because it's just a thing that has always been in, you know, our lives. But they're stalkers on like low key, not even low key, high key. They're professional stalkers. That is what paparazzi. Because why are you waiting outside of my house? Right. And I'm going to get the mail or something. Right. That's crazy.
Yeah, we were talking about that too. Just like Justin Bieber or something just posted like his experience with paparazzi, and like they wouldn't fucking leave. Yes. Like they were just standing there with their fucking cameras, just like they were like, okay, we're leaving now, like you can go. Yeah. And they just stood there. It was so fucking dystopian. It was like,
it's so
I was
crazy.
Like, what?
It's so crazy. And then the more famous you are, like the more people recognize you out in public too, and that could potentially be dangerous because there are weirdos online.
And do you know that there's paparazzi specifically to like make you look like absolute shit? Like, they go from like far away and
their
zoom
occupation
in.
Title?
Yeah, no, like type shit. Like they'll zoom in like to you from far away, and you know how cameras like will distort. So, like, yeah.
And then
like,
you're just in your joggers, and then all of a sudden, oh, Britney Spears looks like she's doing this. Oh, she looks tired.
Yep.
Like,
She's not looking good, guys.
Like, girl.
Fuck you.
And honestly, don't quote me on this, but I understand why celebrities be kind of rude to paparazzi, like low-key, like shoving them out the way.
They should be.
Cause like I'm trying to walk into a restaurant and you're literally like blockading me into it just because you want to take my picture.
Right.
And then, even if that picture don't look good, can't they still post it?
Yes. And I want to know what the rights behind copyright and like posting people's pictures. Is it because they like signed a deal that they want to be on TV that you're just allowed to like post whatever the fuck? Like there's no monitoring.
I think so, yeah.
It's weird though.
It is. A lot of fans kind of think like they're obligated to their like whoever their fave celebrity is, like their life. I don't know how to explain it.
Yes, like like parasocial relationships where it's like you like a person is supposed to owe them an explanation or owe them like an apology about their life and how they live.
Right.
Where's your apology at? Where's your apology at, actually?
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's like, fans be like, oh, why didn't so-and-so say anything about this yet? Like,
because she has no business doing so.
Right, the only person...
Who the fuck are you?
Who are you?
I saw this, do you know who, oh my god, Eugene, the skinny girl?
Yeah.
Clip of Jeffree Star on his live. He went live with her, and then she was, like, dry heaving after she, drank water.
Yeah.
And everybody was going crazy about it. And he was like, who the fuck are you to be talking about my friend, in this way when obviously we all know, no, she's not well. Like, no, she's not doing good. Isn't that fucking obvious?
Yeah.
Like, you're talking bad about my friend, telling them what they should do with their life, telling them that they owe us an explanation if she's eating or not. Like, bitch, can't you see?
She only needs to tell her doctor that.
Right.
And her family. Like, that's really
right.
it.
And it's like, if you can't, like, and you can speculate all you want, but what's the point of that when it's clear? Why do you need, like, why are you harassing her about an answer? Harassing her about get better, get well. Like, you need this, you need that. You look like you're dying.
And
thank
honestly,
you so much, but, like, she's living it. You know what I mean? She doesn't need that explanation. He was just basically saying, like, who the fuck do you guys think you are that you guys need this type of answer or need to know like the ins and outs of her life to the point where you're questioning if I'm even her friend for like a real reason or just monetization. Do you know what I mean? It's like, are you guys sick?
Yeah. And I don't even think that they realize that a lot of the situations they amplify. Like, I don't know these people in real life, which that's another topic I'm gonna get into after this. I don't know these people in real life, but a lot of the celebs that have drama, I'm gonna specifically talk about like female rappers. I feel like they wouldn't have drama if it wasn't for the fans.
Female rappers, do you think they just wouldn't have drama?
Not all of them, but like I feel like the fans kind of instigated. Because, well, for example, when Cardi B was first coming out, before her and Nicki even like, you know, probably talk to each other, they're like, oh, she's better than Nicki, oh, she's gonna be the new like, you know, already kind of pitting them against each other. So whenever anything happens, they're obviously gonna rub.
But I see that with all influencers. Like, people don't know half the story, and they will go to speculating and going as far as saying it as the true honest fact.
Ooh,
when actually that was fully fabricated and you have no fucking clue.
Right.
I'm like,
so it amplifies
why
the
can't we just
situation.
believe what we're seeing? Why are we taking it further than what we really know? Like, it's really, really crazy. And it's like,
but drama sells.
Drama sells.
Drama sells. Why do you think we have the Shade Room and all these other types of different blogs? Like, sometimes...
But it sells because people are instigating in these things. Like, there are... but why? Like, why? Like, from the business side of social media, sure, it makes money. But from the receiving side of social media, I just, like... Maybe it's just because it's me that, like... Although seeing the drama on social media is like amusing or whatever, like I really don't care because I have my own life I'm worried about. Do you know what I mean? So Is that rude?
No, but
Did
like
I just
for
clock
real.
the fuck out of these bitches?
Yes.
Because I am like, I'm thinking about my own life, and like,
yes.
although it is crazy that, oh, this and that is happening to so and so and they're famous and I love them and whatever, like, that is not, first of all I'm talking about, and second of all, like, how could it like affect you that much that like you are speculating and making up lies and just like theories all throughout your day, thinking about this famous person.
Right.
You've never met them. You
don't
may
have
not ever be
school.
able to meet them.
You don't have a job.
You don't have hobbies, things
like,
to do, friends to see.
Like, for real. Like, I'm not gonna sit
Places
here
to
and act
go.
like I don't kind of indulge in the celebrity drama, but like,
because you can't help but not. But I'm never commenting. I'm never like having a real speculation about them.
Yeah,
I'm just
not
like, damn, that's
sides.
crazy.
Yeah, it's just,
you know
like,
what? Yeah,
damn.
like, you know, like, that's another thing. I'm not picking sides either. Like, I've never looked at a thing and been like, no, like, put hearts in the chat for so and so. Like,
yeah,
can we get a grip?
And people will be dead arguing, like,
oh yeah, it gets serious. It gets heated in those comments.
this is like a sociology major's like dream, like this topic, because honestly the way people interact on social media is crazy. Like, that's the only word I can even think of to say. So speaking of people, you know, picking sides or whatever, we're gonna, you know, dip our toes into the DDG and the Halle Bailey situation. I understand that there's a side that you want to like gravitate towards more depending on your moral standing. I'm not gonna lie, some moral standings be better than others, but I digress. I understand, but at the end of the day, these people are just random people.
Yeah.
Like, why are you investing? Why are you arguing in the comment section about this situation?
Right. About somebody else's baby, about somebody else's life, about somebody else's... And, like, that's another thing. The fact... Did she come out saying, like, yeah, he has a restraining order? Or did they just find out?
They were on live. Like, DDG was on live with somebody. And
he found out.
Yeah, he found out. Speaking of baby, why did one of DDG's fans find Halo at a park and like recorded Halo with his babysitter? You know, the babysitter wasn't even aware that this person was there, right? And they were like, oh, Halle's such a bad person, like why is she taking Halo away from us?
Ooh.
Us? Guys, I think we need to be all the way serious right now. We need to be all the way for real. Us, that is not our baby.
Right.
That is their baby. What are you talking about? And honestly, like, not saying that he stalked Halo or anything, but like, even recording a little boy, like, that's crazy.
It kind of feels like puppeteer work, because I feel like people basically like form how influencers should be. Like, if they have like a rebuttal about how they've acted, there's normally like an apology video from the person following that. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, at least the way I want to be with fame is like, bitch, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do in my life. I know my morals, I know who I am, I know this, I know that, I know myself, and I know who I'm around, and I know everything else like that, right? I'm going to do and say whatever the fuck I want to say, because I know regardless, like, I stand by it, and it's never with bad intent, bad morals, anything like that. Like, I feel like that's mostly the reason that I feel that way. But y'all bitches are not gonna say shit about what I gotta say. Do you know what I mean? Like, and if you try to, I really don't care, because again, I said what I said. Do you know what I mean? And like, I do what I do, and like, there's nothing you can do about that. I feel like famous people need to step their foot down. Like, if you're gonna do something, bitch, stand by it. Why are you doing things that you don't stand by in the first place?
They low-key
do you know what I mean?
have a backbone.
And like, we're like, you know, we're all normal, regular people. Like, we make mistakes, this and that. Like, sure, I'll own a mistake, but like,
it depends. Like, if I reevaluated and I was like, okay, I was wrong, I will apologize. Honestly,
it's not that I won't apologize. It's just that I don't think that I would do something wrong. Like, because you know how they want to twist shit that it's wrong. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Without context, people don't know shit, right? And they make up shit, whatever. So I'm saying that, like, whatever I'm doing would not be wrong enough for me to, like...
Yeah.
Like, if y'all even try to hate on it, I'm gonna clap back on y'all bitches and y'all won't have shit to say.
The reason people be apologizing half the time is because they said the N-word. Y'all not gonna get me. Y'all not gonna get me.
Yeah.
So, that'd be the main reason. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it's also, like, I mean, yeah, that's kind of true, honestly. Or, like, saying some racist ass shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all don't have the right to say anything about their baby or their family or their life. If Hallie felt that she needed to get a restraining order on this man for the safety of herself and her kid, she's gonna do exactly that.
And honestly, we're not judges. A lot of y'all don't even have a law degree. Like, how are you gonna tell the judge which way to go? I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly. So, like, you know what I mean? There had to be some sort of proof for this to get through.
Yeah.
Regardless, it's there. And y'all need to respect a woman's decision and stop talking about, like, please. It's not something that is your business. Do you know what I mean? Sure, you love the baby and seeing the baby, but if that's hurting the baby and the life surrounding it, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
And you guys need to just accept that with love and compassion.
Right.
Like, please just leave it alone. Look at the situation for what it is. Like, in a real, just like point blank, white, black and white, like, example. Do you know what I mean? What's the issue here? Shut up. Do you know what I mean?
Like, bro, when I tell you, they be so angry in the comments. Like, I just
so
read
mad.
so angry, as if this is their sister.
Right.
As if this was them, actually.
Reality check.
They be immersing themselves too much in their lives.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying. It just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense how it could get that far.
Yeah.
There's clearly not enough going on.
Right. And same thing with the Megan thing that I mentioned earlier with Megan and Tori. Like, it's the same. It's not the same exact scenario, but it's the same type of thing. Like, why are you in their business? And also, when celebrities are secretive, some fans kind of find, like, I don't know, they get offended almost.
Right. And it's like,
why you want to know? Like, do you want a camera in their house or something just to
well,
watch them
that's why
sleep?
people love reality shows. You know what I mean? Yes, they do. Yeah. They want to see every little thing that they're possibly doing.
It's weird.
It is weird. And imagine how stressful it is to be a famous person and have all these people have eyes on you, all these opinions about you. Just like, and also like I said earlier, like, people are puppets to their fans. Do you know what I mean? They do what the people want to see. And unfortunately, that leads to just, I don't know, like, it's hard to think celebrities are real people at a certain point. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. They're not. They're like
puppets, like you
said.
They're
puppets.
Yeah, they're puppets.
They're characters almost. Like, we really look at these people as if they are characters, and that we can, like,
write their scripts.
Yes.
Okay, and it's analogy.
Like, I'm surprised I didn't say it first this time. But yes, just like, oh my goodness, it must be such a
high stress job.
Yes. And just like, I don't know.
Because people pick you apart.
Yeah.
They pick you apart. If you have one role where it didn't used to be, oh, she's getting fat. Or I just saw this one thing about Meghan Trainor. You remember the girl that said...
Yeah, and that she's so like...
That she's skinny now?
Yeah.
Like, people are like... They pick you apart. Your face, your body, your age. Like, people can't even age no more.
Oh my God,
like,
what happened to aging gracefully? Like, you know, there might be some things about an elderly person that wants to get something done about them just to make them feel better. Sure, my V1 plastic surgery is do what makes you happy, right? But to be forced to do it because, again, you are a puppet, and the older you look, the more people will say about you and the this and the that.
And not like you. And
it's just so sad to me.
I feel like it's... for
to
everybody,
be bullied into it, you know?
It's for everybody, but I think that pressure is mainly on women.
Fair. Because it's like, nobody ever told Zac Efron to go. To Because who knows? Maybe he broke his jaw for real, but nobody told him to go get plastic surgery.
Yeah, and even like older celebrities,
They love the old man look, but all those men have Botox, babe.
Ooh.
They do.
Oh, I did not know that.
You don't think rich old men didn't get Botox to like?
They call it Brotox now. I just found that out. Girl, that's Botox. Don't try to name it.
Yeah, no.
I just saw Kris Jenner.
Yes, she looks so good. But like, you know, whatever makes you happy. Like, if she was already doing that her whole life.
Yeah.
We can't expect anything different from Kris.
Mm-hmm.
But
and also,
I call her Kris like I fucking know her. Kris Jenner. Thank you. And Millie Bobby Brown. Can we let a girl try a different hair color?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's literally the only thing that changed about her. And she's a freaking woman. She is becoming an adult. She doesn't look 11 anymore. Sorry.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like as soon as a lot of women hit 25, like, people be so quick to call them old. Like, dang, girl, relax. That is not old. Oh my goodness. Like, honestly, celebrities distorted the way people view age. That I will stand
because
by
my
that.
thing is that when you're 25 and you're getting the same wrinkles they got, what are you gonna say when you don't have the Botox and the whatever to fix it? You know what I mean? Like, why look at it like that? Like, y'all are gross. And the people that say that are young as hell. Like, just wait until you feel it, babe. And I'm saying that and I don't got none.
Yeah. And
like,
honestly, even if she do look old at 30, okay? Like, that's the way that she was designed to be. Like, why does she have to look like this picture perfect Barbie doll?
Because she's televised.
I feel like a lot of celebrities do resort to surgery because that's kind of part of their uniform. Like, when we go to work, we have a uniform.
Right.
That's their uniform.
Yeah, low-key.
No shade.
Which, literally not at all any shade, because I will be doing something about these under eye bags. Like, whenever I get the chance. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. But I'm just saying why, like, to be bullied into it and just to, like, you know what I mean? That's the sad part.
Yeah, it should be their choice, not because, like, people are saying that they look however. And with all of these eyes on you, the pressure to perform well honestly can mess with your mental health.
I was thinking, like, how do people know? Like, people must learn what, like, looks good all the time, so like they're programmed to look that way all the time. Like, do you know what I mean? Because I feel like I can have like an off moment on camera. Do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes like I just won't look as like perfect, but like some people just like know what to do to make them what they think makes themselves look perfect all the time. Like, I find that people like will act a certain way in like most of their videos and like look the exact same in most of their videos because like they know what
their
looks
angles
good
and stuff. Yeah, it kind of just comes with being on camera more.
Yeah,
because I feel like from our first video to this video, like, you can tell.
But I feel like when I'm looking at myself on a camera, I may have a different facial expression than when like I'm being recorded by somebody else. On a camera. Like, I don't know how my face looks right now, but people do learn that by being on camera.
And like, I saw this one thing about Megan Thee Stallion the other day, saying that she was kind of upset that her album didn't perform as well. But like, to like either of us, if we got, I think she got 30 million streams on that. If we got 30 million streams, you'll be like,
right, like, I am.
But as you keep going up and up and up and up, the pressure keeps going up and up.
Right, it's like supply and demand almost.
Low key, yeah. Because even like, I've experienced the same thing. Like, if my videos didn't hit 10K views, that's a fail. But when I first started, if I got 10K views, that's like, whoa, like, that's the biggest thing ever. So, do you think it's worth your mental health to become famous?
Right.
Do you think, I'm also asking y'all, but I'm also asking you.
I feel like it depends, because I think in a lot of ways, if you find a way that you can make the words not matter as much, the money that, and just like the experiences that you get to have being famous and being an influencer must outweigh all of that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
So I asked you guys on Instagram whether or not you thought being famous was really worth it. And we're gonna really like dissect a little bit of what you guys said. And if you want to be a part of these polls, make sure to follow me on Instagram. Jaylene will probably be doing some on her page too, so follow her. We'll put our @ right here. But let's get straight into it. So the majority of you guys said that being famous is worth it if you stay true to yourself.
Yeah.
But all these people are saying this about you and this about you and this about you. Like,
how could I
not change?
Yeah.
Not saying you should, but like, it does something to your mind.
Right. Like, if you don't like how I do this, then I must have to change it. But
yeah,
I really hope that we can be a certain way that like we don't have to.
Yeah,
like,
you have to have the backbone for it.
Yeah, right.
Definitely. And yeah, when I become famous, I am gonna stay true to myself. Like, I'm not gonna act different because I got the money, or I'm gonna act the exact same. So
no, but in the sense that like the fans would make you act different. Like,
I don't know, but I can't speak for how that would be because I've never really experienced it. But like, yeah, I feel like I would probably say the same. So 34% of y'all at the time that I saw this said that it depends. I just want to ask y'all in the comments, if you commented on my poll, what do you mean it depends? It depends on the person, whether or not it's, you know, or does it depend on the industry? Because people get, no shade, no tea, but people get famous off of like weird stuff. And we were talking about that. Yeah, people, so it's like, is that worth it? I don't know. I think it's situational almost.
Yeah, definitely. That's what they mean, probably, that it's situational, because it's like, if I'm making money making a fool of myself on TikTok Live, that's different than me making money being myself, being a cunt-ass bitch, and then like bitches are mad. Do you know what I mean? There's definitely a difference.
So another question that I wanted to ask you guys is, do people care more about celebrity drama than they care about real issues?
Like real life actually happening in the world issues.
Like, it's gonna affect your issues. And I say, personally, that depends on the person.
But I think overall, yes.
You think?
You don't think that on social media, people, like, care more about what's going on with Justin Bieber than... Right. Yeah, I would say yes.
And that's why I blocked the Shade Room.
Not even that, bro. It's just everywhere. Everybody's so worried about everything else.
You can't even block it fully because it's everywhere, bro. Like, when we were explaining those two situations to you, y'all knew exactly what happened. We didn't even need to explain what happened because y'all knew exactly what happened with Halle and DDG. It's everywhere. You can't even escape it at this point.
Yeah.
But you guys on the poll said that, yes, people do care more. Celebrity drama just trends, like we were saying.
Well, that's good.
Especially now that like social media is starting to get a little bit more censored. That's what's at the forefront.
Right.
There's a reason that our For You page algorithm is like that.
Right.
So maybe they don't not care. It's just because they don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean? Maybe they don't know about real issues, but you shouldn't always be getting your information from TikTok.
No. Please
just
put
saying.
on the news.
Yeah, just saying. And then the next majority said, no, people don't care more. We just see, basically no, but the same thing. They said no. I don't know. Like, my For You page is kind of split half and half.
I feel like those might just be your followers, though. Do you know what I mean? I feel like majority of people, like, if they were being truly honest with themselves, girl, your priorities are not in line. Like,
it also depends generationally, because I don't think like, you know, Gen X.
We do get like everybody's opinions on an Instagram comment section.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then like,
that's another thing. Like, I said this in my own personal video, so check that out, guys. But there's too many dumb people on the internet, and that's why we have to even talk about this, because we have to hear. Honestly, on the internet, everyone has the opportunity to spread their opinion. Not saying that's bad, but just a lot of you have a lot of really crazy
opinions.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I was joking, guys.
I do understand.
Don't clip that, guys. Don't clip that. I was joking. The reason why we have to hear about all these crazy takes is because people just I don't know if they didn't learn about digital footprint, or if they don't think before they press send.
No.
I don't know.
It's probably all of the above.
That's why you shouldn't really pay attention to what somebody on Instagram says.
Right.
Because the Instagram comments specifically, TikTok's starting to get like that too. But Instagram, woo.
Oh my gosh, I need to take a deep breath for that one. And all of these things are forms of like exploitation. Like the way that people talk online and just like, I don't know, they really do try to drag every little thing they can out of these people. Like, tell me more, give me more about your life.
Give me.
Aww. No, but don't these people feel like kind of like degraded? Do you know what I mean? By the exploitation? Like,
maybe that's the price of fame, which kind of brings us to our last and final point. When we're just gonna talk about famous cases of like how exploitation really got bad.
I mean, I feel like exploitation was probably where it started. Like that's what it really rooted in. Do you know what I mean? Because like Nickelodeon and like children's shows.
We got over that Nickelodeon case a little too fast. That's another problem with the internet. Y'all have new trends every single day. We only cared about Drake Bell and the Nickelodeon kids for
a week. Yeah.
Girl, and I bet you like low-key this Cassie stuff is gonna be the same way.
No,
low-key, because people are just gonna, there's gonna be another drama, or there's gonna be this in the news, and then we don't care. I mean,
they're technically already like going past it, because now there's more things with other people that are now coming out too that people have to talk about.
I have no words about that case. Like that case is so crazy that my mind cannot even generate the words.
Right.
To say like, oh my god.
Where's the eye when you need it?
Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And it's so sad because I listen to her music every week, at least one time a day, low key. Because me and you, what's the other? Got a Long Way to Go. It's so sad that she had to get exploited for our expense, low key.
Right.
Because we wanted the music, we loved the music, so he capitalized.
Well, that's
off
how
that.
all of these things are, right? You know what I mean? It's like
they capitalize off the exploitation
and the drama, like we were talking about, and the this and that. Like all of it is just like, how do you think people are able to show you this amount of themselves every day?
Yeah, it's kind of
because there's a form of like letting go of that sense of privacy. You know what I mean? There is a great sense of that when being famous. And it's like, what's unfortunate is that the people that do like to keep to themselves more and like to, you know, keep their business, they just don't get the traction.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're just not talked about.
Because they're not marketable.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
But to be marketable is to be exploited. Let that sink in.
It's so sad when I really think about it. Like, let me just repeat this again. Like, a lot of this stuff happens for our entertainment. Not saying that, like, we're the ones that did it. We didn't do anything. Yeah. But like I was saying, like, I named her songs, and I don't know if those songs came out when she was with him, but like, he definitely helped bring her to the spotlight because he had the spotlight already. So it's like now they're exposed to bad people because they want to become famous. But like I said, maybe that's not the price, but that's what it's giving, because I don't hear about too many celebrities that didn't go through some stuff to become famous. Right. That's why I'm like saying, like, is it really worth it? I
want to do that? Yeah, because it's like, because you think about like, okay, how is it possible for me to become famous? And then you think about all the ways, and it's like, damn, like, that's either like just a lot to do, or just like that's a lot to give up, you know? And it's like, how far do I want to go with my fame? Because I know that if I don't go this far, then I won't get this. And I know that, you know what I mean? So it's like, you really have to make it work for you, I guess.
And there's such an allure to becoming there's such an allure to becoming famous too, because we see all the glitz and the glam these people have. There's some people who don't have the backbone, like they want this so bad.
They'll do whatever
They'll
takes.
do whatever. I have my own personal morals, and I like will not do things to this day, even with the followers that I do have. Like, I will not do things to this day, even if I know it's going to be easier for me to get to the top. I'd rather take the long way because I have self-respect.
So, like, the exploitation that it started with, like, the TV shows and stuff, right? But once YouTube and the internet came, it was child actors on YouTube, like family channels and children acting as influencers. Do you know what I mean? And the whole like Piper Raquel thing, like such a sad story, such a sad documentary, and she still does not come out about it. And like, you know, whatever. Did
that documentary come out?
On Netflix. Go ahead.
Oh,
go ahead.
And she's still posting like nothing happened?
She's still posting like nothing happened. And, you know, again, that's to her own. Yeah. That is her business. She is a minor, and she does not have to speak about anything if she does not want to.
Yeah.
Period. Keep your peace, girl. Do whatever you have to do, right? But it's sad to me because she is shown, like, in her live streams that, like, the way that she thinks is that, like, some of these things are genuinely okay and very normal. Do you know what I mean? A lot of her a lot of the things that seem damaging to everybody else is really just like internalized within her, and she's just so used into maybe not oblivious, because it's definitely happening to her, and she knows what's happening to her, but she looks at it with a different moral standpoint and a different outlook. And it's really sad to see things like that. I also want to touch on like Bad Baby. Yesterday, like right now when we're filming this, yesterday, the Bad Baby post with Camilla or Camille.
I saw clips, Camilla.
Came out, and to see, I watched the entire thing, to see the way that she was talking about like her abuser, the father to her baby, and the man that is in her life. She was like, well, you're gonna tell me that I can't be with this man if he punched me once and cheated on me once?
I saw that. I was like, girl, what?
And everybody was so like, what are you talking about? Like, obviously that's exactly what we're saying. But to her, she genuinely feels that growing up, to be hit once and to be cheated on once is nothing. And that is her story. And you have to validate that. Like, you have to take that into consideration when you're thinking about how somebody's thinking about their life and what they want for themselves. Obviously, none of us would want that for ourselves. But for her, in a real way, cheating is not an unnormal thing where she was from. Abuse is expected where she's from. Do you know what I mean? So to be hit once and to be cheated on once, that's nothing. You know what I mean? I'll give you that second chance. Because she's her world has been broken people that hurt each other. Do you know what I mean? Of course she's gonna think that way.
She literally became famous when she was like 13.
Yeah.
So she's been in the
And do you know what happened to her? Did you see the part where she was gone for 6 months? They took everything from her after the Dr. Phil show. She was supposed to be there for 3. They said keep her there for another 3. 6 months of her being 12 was to be malnourished and not taken care of at that place for 6 months.
Dang.
And her mom put her there. And you know what's even crazier? She said that her mom was still a good mom in many ways. She stuttered. It took her a while to say it, but she said that. And it just breaks my heart, because we all know, right? Again, we don't need to ask her, because we all know what it was and how she thinks about it, right? It's just, we have to just have compassion and be like, it's unfortunate that she thinks that way, but she's going to continue to live her life exactly how she will. Point blank. And it's the crazy thing is that people won't believe her words, and people are still gonna be like, no, she posted that to get attention, she wanted everybody to, like, you know what I mean? Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, all of a sudden they don't want to believe when someone actually says something, but they'll jump straight to conclusions.
To the lie, right?
They'll jump straight to the conclusion. This is why you can't take friends seriously sometimes, bro.
Yeah. And like, that's the thing, I will just hope that whoever's watching me is looking at me like believing everything that I say and not what I don't. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I really
all
hope,
the speculation.
Yeah, just leave it.
Yeah.
Please.
Since we're talking about Piper Raquel, like, the childhood and the family YouTube thing, it started way beyond YouTube, because like this has been an issue, like a big worldwide issue, since like Shirley Temple. You remember that little white girl?
No, I like I said, it started with the TV shows, but if anything, that could have been even more brutal. Kid actors weren't getting paid back then.
Yeah.
At all. They were literally just put in the movies. They didn't get no compensation, and if anything, their parents got it immediately. Do you know what I mean? When TV shows happened, that's when they started to get paid fairly. But then social media, well, did social media come out before like kid TV shows? No. It didn't, right? So when YouTube Kids came out, that was a whole nother thing, because they're definitely not getting paid fairly. Their parents run that channel. Do you know what I mean? So the money's going to the channels.
People are gross, and in the industry, it's so like normalized. People literally think that this is what they have to go through in order to become famous, and
which
that's
is
sad.
very sad. And it, like, you know how in older TV shows they would talk about the craziest thing, like White Chicks the movie is a movie. Right? If that would have came out in 2025, or no, let's not say that, because honestly, if that would have came out in 2022, the rage and the uproar that White Chicks would have given to the world, holy crap. Times were different back then. Things were very like taboo, not talked about, and gross back then. That's why there's Diddy. That's why there's R. Kelly. You know what I mean? And there's probably so many more than that we don't know about. But
and dare I say that like the DDG defenders and like the Tory Lanez defenders are low-key helping men like that stay like that. What
are we doing? Do you know what I mean? Oh, boys are so stupid. I hate it. I hate it.
And then also the girls that be doing it, that's almost worse. That is worse, actually.
Yes, it is.
The final question that I asked you guys on Instagram was, does fame make you more powerful or vulnerable? And 47% of you guys, the majority of you guys, said both. And I think that depends on the person. Because in cases like Diddy, he was the one who had more power, right? But he still had fame. Cassie also was famous, but she was vulnerable because she was famous too. You know what I mean? So it depends on the person.
Yeah, it depends on.
But how do you get
famous?
How do you get on the
power side?
Yeah.
You just have to take control of what you say and what you do. You know, I think it's also like the demographic of who is supporting said person. Do you know what I mean? It's like, if it's gonna be guys that are empowering you, and then also women that also like you, boom, you're set. You know what I mean? But if your demographic is only girls that are girls and whatever, it's gonna be a different type of power that you have. Or if you
different
do you know
types
what I mean?
Of power. I see what you mean.
Or if you're a person that makes fun of themselves and gets the fame from the humiliation, it's like you're vulnerable to the humiliation, but you have the power.
I think your fans are in power.
Your fans have the power to give you what you need, and you have the power to continue. But it's like, first of all, how long is that going to last? You know what I mean? Like, you don't have the power of how long people will care about it. So it's all just different.
I feel like the fans always have power. We've been talking about how the fans have power.
Right, the fans have power to how much power you have.
I kind of don't like that. But like, I understand that that's how it has to work. But I kind of don't like that. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. But at the same time, like, in our case, maybe not, because we're doing what we want to do with our lives, regardless of how many fans we have right now or not.
Yeah.
And because we have the power to do so. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, we don't have to change what we do because we end up having fans or something. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And also, there's different aspects of where the power lies. Like, they have the power to give you the money and the fame and whatever, but you have the power of what you put online, and you have the power of how you're perceived, and you have the power. Well, no, you don't actually. Honestly, it's low-key just what you do.
Yeah. But let us know down below, guys. Like,
what y'all think.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, I want this video to be interactive. Like, I want y'all's opinions in the comments.
Definitely. I can't wait to respond.
So that's all we have for you guys today.
We love you so much, and we can't wait to see you in the next video.